It's interesting, in this market, there are a lot of sellers that are becoming inadvertent landlords. That's what I call them. I go on listing appointments and I sit down and talk with people, and they owe $155,000 on their house and it's maybe worth $120,000. And they're panicked and they don't know what to do. And they're stuck in a situation where they've got kind of two choices, because they have to move. They don't have a choice about moving. So their choices at that point then are, do I just give the property back to the bank? Well, that doesn't really sit well with me, because I don't want to have a foreclosure on my credit, and I don't want to mess my credit up, and I'm the kind of person that believes in paying their debts, and that's what's going through the seller's mind. So then their other option is to try and figure out how to make the monthly payments, and they're not sure they want to do that. Well, the third option is they become these inadvertent landlords. And the truth of the matter is, if you have a long-term view of it, that's not bad. I met with a couple about a month ago, and they had purchased their home in 2007. And when they purchased the home, they essentially did it with USDA loan, so they had no money in it, and now they have to move back to Charlotte. And at first, their perspective on this scenario was one of great concern. They're very frustrated. And after I talked with them for a little while, I helped them understand that most real estate investors, seasoned real estate investors, love to figure out how to buy a property with no money down. They're so happy when they can figure out a way to do that, and they've accomplished this. And based on a quick look at the market and some consultation with a friend of mine that's in property management, we figured out they could probably cover most of their mortgage. So now my conversation with them was not about the next 6 months, but it was about the next 6 to 10 years. Because they have an opportunity here to put a renter in their home and let the home sit there with the renter in it, or a different renter every year, for 6 to 10 years. And 6 to 10 years from now, there's a really good chance that instead of having no equity in the property, they'll have $20,000 to $40,000 in equity. And it's not out of their pocket. So they're even willing to supplement the amount of money needed to pay the mortgage every month by about $150 or $200.